Okay, hey guys. I've been meaning to make a video a while ago, probably over a month ago now. However, I have had something holding me back, which is what I'm going to talk about today. Um, Pretty much, long story short, I took a I took a leave of absence from my school, which lasts 9 weeks, in order to work on my mental health and get on hopefully new medication, become stable. And I did start on a new medication, which I was actually really excited for, which is not common because I'm not generally a huge fan of taking medication. But I got on this and I was, trying to be really positive about it. I was excited. I'm sitting there going, okay, this could change things for me. I might be able to go back to school now and function in my day-to-day. I'm sorry, I don't know if you could hear that. Just thought that was my phone. Function in my day-to-day life and go here at school and be fine. Well, a week in, I started taking. Um, the first night it wasn't so bad, but after that it just progressed and got worse and worse. And it was bad. So 4 days in, I went to the doctors and they said, okay, well, we think it's because of the medication and that it's basically because of the chemical change in your brain, it could have just kind of pushed everything over the edge. Because the medication, I'd even looked it up and it wasn't supposed to, if anything, it wasn't supposed to increase tics at all. That's not what it shouldn't do that. In fact, one of its uses is for helping with symptoms of OCD, which is often comorbid with Tourette's, which is what I eventually ended up getting diagnosed with a couple of weeks. Hey! 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 A couple of weeks later, eh, I went to a neurologist, and he asked me a lot of questions, asked me a lot of family history, background, childhood tics, all that kind of good stuff. And I ended up with the diagnosis of Tourette Syndrome. And it's I don't know exactly how strange it is, but it was, hey, I'm 20 years old, and most people with Tourette syndrome get diagnosed before the age, well, in their childhood, because generally that's when the obvious onset is, and it was an onset, but it wasn't as obvious. And normally, how it goes is that it gets fairly bad in your, preteen to teen years, and then late teens, early 20s, and I am now 20 years old, it can get a lot better in most cases. That's generally how it goes. So for this to happen when I'm 20, it was really odd, okay? It's not a normal situation. And so this worries me a lot. And the guy, he was really positive about it and very, good with me. And he basically just said that when the half-life of the medication that I had been on for that week and a half gets completely out of my system, and the half-life is 28 days, which is unfortunately in a day from today. Sorry. These symptoms should basically go back down. However, as you can tell, they're not exactly all that fantastic. So, oh, go! You're making noise. Stop that. Hey, fuck you. Sorry. Also, okay, I want to just debunk something right here now. Corpulalia, which I do unfortunately have, it is the swearing and obscene language, culturally, and just obscene language. That's the definition of corporalia, basically. And it's only found in 10 up to 15% of people who have Tourette syndrome. It's not common, even though that is unfortunately what it has, of course, been known for in the media and so on. And it's kind of sad to know that if someone, if I were to ask someone and they knew something about Tourette syndrome, that's most likely what they would know, is that it's the swearing disorder, which simply isn't actually accurate. Anyway, that's that. So I now have 3 weeks before I go back to school, and I can't currently safely hold a pair of scissors in my hands. I go to cosmetology school. I'm going to a beta, okay? I cannot I'm a lefty, okay? That's this hand, and that's where most of the chicks are. Hey! And I can't safely hold a pair of scissors. Okay. Rana got me, you know what? I'm gonna show you what I got in order to try and help me practice. Just a second. Okay. These right here, because they're the most like these scissors that I would be using if I were to cut hair. Just the shape wise, and anyway, we got me those so I can try and practice, and it's obvious that it's simply not safe for me to hold the scissors and be performing a haircut on someone, because I could hurt the person, I could hurt myself. A lot of bad things could happen. That's not okay. So I'm really nervous, I'm really scared, because I need to go back to school. It just, I have to finish. And that's a really scary thought, knowing that it might not happen at this point in time. So anyway, this has been my little Tourette video, and this is part of the reason why it's taken me so long to make a video. If you guys like this, tell me, and I'll try and make more videos concerning Tourette with information. Give me questions. Please leave comments. If I put them on my Facebook, ask me on Facebook. Ask me wherever you need, and I'll make more videos, because I know it's not a well understood condition. It's not well explained to many people, and now that I've been dealing with this so severely, I want to be able to be out there and explain what it is to people, so that I can just get rid of some of the myths and some of the, oh, that's scary, why are they walking around making noises and moving so weird? Because that can scare people. That's not a normal thing that you generally see, and so when I get on the city bus, and I'm sitting here making noises and saying, F you, and, my hands moving all around, and, I know that concerns some people, and that's really unfortunate, and I feel bad. Anyway, this is really long. I'm going to end it here. Please leave your questions. I'll try and make a new video a lot sooner. I know I always say that, but I really will. Okay. Bye.